All right, baby, we back. This is the episode. This is the one where something crazy happens and we have an insane reaction to it. I don't know why, dude. I just have a feeling something crazy is gonna happen today. Are you ready?
Crazy. We're gonna whoa!
We're gonna go, that's crazy! Wowie zowie!
And then we're gonna have our thumbnails up on the video going, whoa!
Yeah, we're gonna look all crazy like, whoa! Oh my God, something crazy happened.
The viewers gonna be like, what the heck? Do something crazy happens. I gotta click on this one.
They're gonna be like, oh my God, I have to click it. I can't help it. I have to click it. The thumbnail's too enticing. I have to click it. Okay.
And then they die.
They die of overexcitement. Ooh, the worst. Good line. That was a good line.
Well,
very good delivery.
All right. I'll try to be careful. That doesn't sound very convincing.
For those of you wondering, we're talking about her alcohol addiction. She can't stop putting Four Locos in her butt, so we're trying to stop her right now. It's a bad habit.
Can't stop. There's
It's
too
a bad
many beer
habit.
chugs every night. 3 beer chugs down the butt.
It's a bad habit because it's so easy to get into, you know? It's like there's a big barrier to entry putting it in your butt that first time, but once you put it in that first time, it's all downhill from there.
The ball just gets looser and looser. It gets easier and easier, and you don't get as drunk. So you need more and more and more and more, and it's a big problem in the Parquet universe. And we're here to try to teach people the negative effects of butt chugging and trying to just change lives, man. This is what it's all about. Me and Justin, we want to change lives, and this is what we have to do.
And our campaign slogan is spread awareness, not cheeks.
Hashtag stop butt chugging 2021.
It's a slippery slope.
Spread awareness, not cheeks.
One day you're just a good kid, you know, you're just going to college, going to class, having a good time. Next thing you know, you got more Four Locos going in your butt than you got water going down your throat. So
it's a slippery slope.
It's a slippery slope.
You hear that,
Hashtag
Manaka?
It's a slippery slope.
Sorry.
All right.
I don't think I can quit right away.
I just love butt chugging.
But I'll keep it in mind.
Keep it in mind. It's not in your butt.
Do you have anything else to tell me?
Yeah, Obama.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Sure. What is it? I want you to investigate the research that produced me. More specifically?
I want to know about my mom and dad.
The researchers and
was he hung like a horse?
Because I'm not.
How about my mom? She got something big. Yeah, what? If so, why? Why was I cursed with this tiny robocock?
The researchers involved, research facilities used. I want to know what technology was used. I want to know if there's any others. I want to know if there are any others like me out there. God.
Yeah, are there any other robots with super small wieners? I feel so alone, so afraid, so small, so shriveled.
I want to meet at least one other robot with a slightly smaller penis than me, so I could at least say I'm the bigger one.
I just want to meet one micro penis robot, please. I'm like a Make-A-Wish kid. I just want you to make this one dream come true.
I want you to see what you can find. Easier said than done. Last I knew, that research was halted. And I'm just a secretary, remember? I don't have any contacts that high up. I know. I'm not asking you to do anything illegal. Just dig up whatever you can. Could you do that for me? Your friendly neighborhood Robocock?
The thought abruptly came to me after I met Kido-san. Are there people other than me that were born from experimentation? I want to know more.
Well, okay. I'll do what I can. Thanks.
I love that she laughs after every line.
Her face just gives that quirky trait to me.
Yeah, she's so cute.
Okay.
You could put it in my butt.
I'll get in touch with you via smartphone if I find something. Does that work? Of course. All right then. Again, thank you. I'll look into it, but don't get your hopes up. I know. That's fine. Just do what you can. Please.
That's all we ever do.
All right. Contact me if anything else comes up. Yeah. See you later.
Man, my man's got no game. Yeah. See ya.
They had like 3 sentences that were just saying the same shit.
Yeah, I noticed that. The characters, whenever they say goodbye in this game, you're like, okay, all right, 10 more minutes of dialogue before they actually leave.
Yeah. He was like, just, I want you to see what you can find. Okay, I'll go out and see what I can find. All right, thanks.
Okay, cool. Okay. I appreciate that. Of course.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Okay, I'm gonna leave and go look for all that stuff and just let me know. Okay. Thanks.
Goodbye.
I just want to see. I just really need to see where I come from. Thanks. All right, I'll go find out where you come from.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Okay, cool. Anything? No? It looked like you were just about to. No.
Okay. I'm gonna
just go look for the. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
But do you need anything? Do you need anything?
And then it finally ends. Yeah. See ya.
See?
Why does it end like a freaking Moist Critical video?
All right. See
What's
ya.
up, everybody? All right. See ya.
This is the greatest video of all time. All right. See ya.
After the call ends, I reflect on my conversation with him.
I can't believe he expects. Oh, my throat, dude. I can't believe he expressed concern over my health. It makes my pussy wet.
Oh my god. So this is me in her head now. When he woke up, he didn't seem to have an interest in anything.
The outside world must be changing him. Well, maybe I can lay off the drinks for tonight.
Oh, dude, a Buki Kanuki made her stop drinking alcohol.
Okay, it's like a big thing. I wonder if she's gonna die from alcohol poisoning or something.
Once the call ends, I hear a noise coming from the room on the 2nd floor. The door soon opens, and out comes Keto-san. She leans over the railing, scanning the lower floor anxiously. Oh, she's cute.
Good morning.
Oh, that's you. My bad. There you are. Good morning. She heaves a sigh of relief upon seeing me. I'm so glad. Vina couldn't let you stay here, did she?
You are Keto-san, right?
She's back to the long hair, or rather, the wig. She looks down at me with a smile touching her lips. Sorry about yesterday. I switched with Reno-kun without explaining anything to you.
Honestly, I didn't think it mattered. I doubt I would have believed you if you told me. Also, thanks for taking me in. I finally got a good night's sleep.
If you want to thank anyone, thank Reno-kun when she's around.
When does she come back?
Come night. You'll see her again. Ibaraki-san said something to that effect yesterday. Does that mean they can't switch between each other at will?
Can you tell me more about you two? You change during the day and night. What are you two even?
Alright, I'm gonna have to stop you there. I know you have a lot of questions, but please let me change first.
Bye.
After she changes into her clothes, we leave the warehouse. So many transitions. Wait, isn't this... Is that... Oh, that's still me?
That's you, the same girl.
Subasa. Okay, her name's Subasa. I gotta memorize these names. Coffee or tea? Which do you prefer?
I drank tea yesterday, so I'd like to try coffee today.
Have you ever had coffee before? Actually, wasn't yesterday your first time drinking tea as well?
I only became interested in food and drinks recently. I'm tasting most things for the first time.
I'm like 4 days old. Okay. Did he...
I'm like 4 days old.
I'm practically a baby.
What is it?
It's nothing. Don't worry now. She says it's nothing, but her smile indicates otherwise. You should taste all sorts of new things while you can, I say.
You seem really particular about your food.
I love eating. It makes me happy. Here you go.
Thanks.
She hands me a cup of express coffee. The cup is so hot that it stings my frigid fingers.
All right, let's see how this tastes.
It has a mellower scent than tea, I notice. But the moment I bring it to my lips and take a sip...
Ew.
What? You're really making a face. Don't furrow your brow so hard or they're gonna stay like that.
It's so bitter.
I like that reaction.
She laughs next to me and I throw her a slightly charged glare.
Just so you know, that coffee wasn't even bitter by most standards.
Seriously?
You're not going to teach him how to put creamer in that? Come on. I used to see Miyoshi-san drinking coffee, but I didn't imagine it tasted like this. Coffee by day, strong max by night? What in the world is wrong with her taste buds? Is she okay? Is her brain completely rotted or what?
People who regularly drink it can still tell that it's bitter. I'm not sure if it's just addictive or whether people actually come to enjoy the bitterness.
I take another sip out of curiosity.
Ugh.
The bitter taste spreads through my mouth. I don't get it.
I like black coffee.
You like black coffee?
I only drink my
Just
coffee
straight
black.
coffee?
I never use creamer or sugar.
You're gross.
Just screws my stomach up.
You're gross. I ought to cream you for that.
I never use creamer.
Gross.
It's great. It has no calories.
Who cares about calories? It tastes like shit.
I kind of don't mind it.
You're gross. You and
I
Katie
do
enjoy your
remember-
coffee and Jaeger.
I do remember when I was a kid, though, and I tried coffee for the first time, and I hated it.
Well, yeah, it's freaking gross. You're gross. You're
Shut up.
nasty.
You hated... There's no way you didn't hate coffee the first time you had it.
No, I did
Unless-
hate coffee. I still do. I mean, just regular, like without creamer. I mean, you gotta have something in it. At least milk. Like at least put some milk in it, so it like kind of counteracts the bitterness. Just straight black coffee's gross.
Just embrace the bitterness. Just drink it.
Oh, yeah, I love when stuff tastes like shit. It doesn't have to taste like shit, but like, oh, I like it. I like shit that tastes like shit. Why? Like, what? Like, what does that do for you? What does that accomplish?
Drinking a cup of butt. It gives you the caffeine, and you don't ingest any bad sugar and crap. It makes you feel like Dookie.
It's not the... You say that, but then you go get like a burger from Wendy's. Like, what? It's just creamer. It's not that bad. It's got sugar in it, sure.
The
It's
last
not
time I
that
had
bad.
a burger from Wendy's was last week, mister. So you shut your
Okay, when's
mouth.
the last time you put creamer in your coffee?
Like 15 years ago.
Okay, see what I mean? You'd be better off just putting creamer in your coffee instead of having that Wendy's burger.
No, because you drink
Yeah.
your coffee with creamer, and
Yeah.
then you have a Wendy's burger right after that.
Look, tit for tat, all right? Look, we're comparing apples to oranges here. My diet's already shit. We're talking about you, mister. Okay,
You supposedly get used to it after drinking enough.
be it coffee or strong max, the world is full of things that elude me. Still, I can't just ignore what I don't like at first. I manage to gulp down the cup of coffee, and after that, we get up and start walking again.
That was really bitter. Well, never mind the coffee. That isn't what I want to talk about.
Go on, ask away.
Did we really talk about this in public?
Yeah, good point. We don't want anyone overhearing us.
She turns her head and scans the surroundings.
But it's not crowded at this time of day, so no biggie. We'll know if someone's within earshot.
We're in the middle of a street. Okay, so tell me, who in the world are you?
Okay, let's set something straight first. I'm not a split personality that's splintered from Reno-kun. I'm my own separate existence that's borrowing her body. You could think of me as a ghost of sorts.
Yeah, and her eyes change color. That's trippy. I just realized that. Where's your real body then?
Long gone. It was burned to ashes years ago.
You sound a little too casual about that.
Well, it's ancient history by now. Getting all depressed about it would make me feel bad for Reno, since she's lending me her body.
I can understand that. It would certainly be a shame if she was given a lease on life during the daytime, and all she did with it was wallow in misery.
The wig and the getup are your idea?
Partially, but the main purpose of it is to differentiate myself from Reno. Since we don't share memories, it would create problems later on down the line if we look exactly the same. See what I mean?
Ah.
It's also partly for our own sake, so we can clearly separate ourselves mentally from each other. I don't know how effective it is, but it's just kind of an insurance.
What's Ibaraka doing now?
Insurance. Sleeping, maybe? Not even I know that. You witnessed it yourself, didn't you? When the time comes to switch, I get really sleepy. When I come to next, it's already morning. Or night, for Reno.
So you change during day and night.
When the sun rises, it's my time. And when it dips down on the horizon, it's Reno's time. That's how we delineate who gets to control their body. Probably.
You're not sure?
I don't know what to call it. A side effect? A bad symptom? Unexpectedly, it isn't something we specifically decided upon.
So that means...
It's said that grafting a personality is impossible, but that's only the general consensus. If the research is still ongoing, actually, in fact, I myself was born from an experiment to graft a personality onto someone. It wouldn't be surprising to find out that the research which birthed me is still ongoing. If what I'm surmising is correct, then she would be like me. I wanna know. Can you show me? I wanna know if Subasa's like me.
Tell me more! Please show me!
I wanna know if Reno's like me.
A progenitor of mine, in a sense. I'm filled with a strong urge to have sex with, to observe how she lives out her day-to-day life.
Tsubasa, a man in time you'll be.
That's why I was so intent on being her roommate. A robot you will be. But I realize something now. If the grafting was intentional, that would mean that Kido-san wanted to live in Ibaraki-san's body. And from that I can conclude.
Are you Phil Collins?
Phil Collins?
Reno, Tsubasa.
Tsubasa-san.
Yes, I actually plan on taking over Reno-kun's body completely. Psych! Just kidding.
You sound sus, lady.
Am I creeping you out?
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I was only poking a little fun. That's all.
Oh, Jesus.
No matter how much grafting one does, you can't just rewrite a person's memories. Everyone knows that.
BMI connects brain with
Titties.
machine.
Titties with machine.
But it isn't the type of technology which can manipulate the brain's functions however one desires. If there ever was any danger of that happening, they wouldn't have become so commonplace.
It's impossible to push aside the owner of a body and take over. At least, that's what was believed to be the case. Not even I expected something like this to happen.
Wait, so what you're saying is...
My subject of study was personality grafting.
Yours was?
I was born very sickly, and doctors always told me I wouldn't live long. And I used to only eat insipid foods for sick people. Maybe that's why I have such an appetite now. Eating good food is a luxury I wasn't afforded as a kid, so it's become kind of my purpose in life now. Well, then again, I'm already dead, so I can't really have a purpose in life.
What was that noise?
You were supposed to laugh at that.
I think I need to study human society more before I can laugh. Oh, by the way, Ibaraki-san was upset about something last night.
Kito-san directs a suspicious glance at me as she raises the cup of coffee to her lips.
She was mad about your caloric intake.
It's not on purpose. I'm not just like stuffing my face full of food for the sake of loading my body with calories. But once I experience the joy of eating good food, I just can't stop myself. It's too delicious. Courses.
It would seem that neither of them can interfere with the other's agency. I suppose there would be no need to communicate through BMI if they could.
Anyway, there were a lot of things I wanted to do. Go to school, make friends, go eat out with them.
I'm glad that had the word with. I was getting concerned.
Yeah.
So I began thinking about how to become healthy, how to extend my life.
And that's when you came upon the idea of grafting yourself.
I thought maybe I'd have better luck exploring options outside of the medical field. So I fully immersed myself in this research. I couldn't tell you if it was actual talent or just a desire to live, but by the time I realized, I was already being treated as a leading figure in BMI research. They even promoted me as a child prodigy back in the day. Ha ha! Well, not that they can promote me. Not that they can promote me anymore. Seeing that body is nothing but ashes now. You were supposed to laugh at that?
I'm a bit taken aback. At how you can speak of your own death so carefreely. But either way, you would need something to graft yourself onto.
Originally, I meant to graft myself onto a machine.
But prosthetic technology hasn't progressed to that level yet.
Right. I did all I could. I fought against my physical limitations with tooth and nail. And if that wasn't enough, nothing would be. Eventually, when my illness progressed far enough, I had to abandon my research.
Then why are you in Ibaraki-san's body now?
In all honesty, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I can't remember how I came to dwell inside Rino-kun's body.
Is that a side effect of grafting a personality?
I don't know that either. I simply can't remember.
Well, geez, it'd be really helpful if you'd remember.
Yeah, idiot.
The loss of memory didn't affect my personality in any discernible way. It would be far too naive of me to assume this happened by pure chance.
So you think someone might have intentionally wiped part of your memory?
Either way, I want to fill those gaps in my memory. I need to regain it so I can find a way to stop interfering in Rino-kun's life.
It's said that grafting a personality is impossible, but someone could have accomplished it, unbeknownst to the world. A normal person might laugh at the idea, but I know better than most.
If that's the case, then why did you offer to let me live with you? Why would you let me in on your secret?
She managed to graft a personality onto someone. If this discovery were to come to light, it's easy to imagine what would come next. All her actions so far seem too careless considering. Not even just that she let me live with her, she even let me see them switch.
You were in a tough spot, and I did want to help you. But if we were to chalk it up to something, I'd say it's more so guilt and a desire to atone than kindness.
Okay.
Guilt and atonement aren't the words I was expecting to hear.
You're special, like Rino-kun and I, aren't you?
She stares at me with her round eyes. I don't think she's testing me. I can see the hardened resolve in that gaze.
Know what I am?
Not at first. Here, excuse me.
Can you tell that I'm 4 days old?
She grabs me by the arm, and then, just like yesterday, a faint current runs through it.
I'm coming in my pants!
Oh my god, you touched me and I came!
I knew it. There's some strange reaction between us.
You have any idea why?
This is mere speculation, but perhaps there's some kind of resonance between us.
A resonance?
Was your soul transplanted into your body like mine was? If that's
I'm
the
still
case,
coming.
Residual coming? If that's the case, we might be reacting to our similar nature.
I guess there's no point in hiding it. I'm still coming.
So I'm right.
Well, I don't think we're exactly the same.
Wait.
Why do you sound like Droopy Dog when you ejaculate?
Oh boy, I'm coming.
Oh boy.
I'm coming out of my robocock.
I am coming. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I tell her everything I know about myself. How I'm a prototype from an experiment to create a genius. And how I'm an amalgamation of a myriad of memories in one body. And how it didn't work as they expected. And how I finally woke up as a result of the memory grafting done on this body.
That's why I don't quite grasp the memories within me.
So, sorry, I'm a little shaken up. I never imagined something like that was possible. I'm not saying I don't believe you, though.
I understand how you feel, trust me. It's not an easy truth to swallow.
But you know it is easy to swallow.
But I have no option but to believe what you say. If I doubted you, I'd be doubting my own existence.
This is also why I so quickly accepted the fact that you were two people in one body.
It's not the same condition as ours, but I still wasn't far off the mark. The reaction our bodies have tells me that my research is deeply connected with your birth.
That could be a possibility, yes. Wait, still coming.
No matter how many memories you mismash, it's not just as simple as grafting them and hoping for the best. You need a system to integrate all those memories together. In my case, the memories of many were stitched together. But what do you do when you have a single person's memories? Do you section a person's memories and reassemble them in another body? That would match the soul grafting she describes.
No, that doesn't match the science.
Say,
No.
I think I owe you an apology.
I think I missed the reason why you're apologizing. I don't know what it is you did wrong. Miss me in a past life?
I'm probably responsible for the crazy experiment that made you. I was involved in the development of the technology that made you. I definitely shoulder some of the blame for coming up with something so stupid.
Suppose what you said makes sense.
That wasn't the answer I was expecting.
I've never wanted to pin blame on anyone.
Still, you escaped into the city, didn't you? Without a plan or anything? And I'm guessing you can't go back to the place where you came from.
I'm just trying to live, girl. I'm 4 days old.
Girl,
I'm trying to see the world.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying, girl?
I ain't here for a long time.
Her words finally make something click in my head. He was born via experimentation, was used like a tool, and eventually escaped. That's what she thinks. Considering the nature of the experiment, I suppose that's not an unthinkable conclusion to arrive to. Well, I suppose the part where I was used isn't completely wrong.
I bear no grudges. I don't resent blame, or I don't resent being born from experimentation, the technology used, or the researchers involved.
I feel the same towards that ex-director that I had fired. He was being unreasonable, but I didn't think anything of it at the time. And the takeover of the company wasn't from any desire for revenge. I was simply motivated to change the company for the better.
I didn't come to the city to escape from anything. I'm here of my own free will.
He is here for his own free will. And you know what that means.
Of my own free will. That makes sense. It is the end of the episode.
It sure is, baby. Maybe we'll find out what he means about being here on his own free. Well, I mean, we already know what he means. He's just here because he wants to be.
I'm here of my own free will.
Free will. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm here of my own free will. Like his own free will is why he's here.
Okay.
The reason. Yeah.
Sounded weird in my head.
I know. There's quite a few lines in this game that are kind of strange. Like kind of makes sense, but probably could have been worded better.
Yeah.
But you know what? This game has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam, so there's got to be a reason. I'm sure that grammar must not be that reason.
No, I'm so curious what's going to happen. This is such a slow burn. So far, this entire game, we've drank coffee, we talked to a girl, and that's about it.
Well, we also almost got the shit kicked out of us by two thugs.
That's true.
And
I didn't forget about that.
And we went to that party where that girl was putting a bunch of Four Loko in her butt. And we like convinced her to stop doing that and to like, you know, respect herself and start living her life to the fullest.
We did. We changed her life for the better.
Don't forget about that. Remember, spread awareness, not cheeks. Don't ever forget. We did that, Jared. We caused that.
We did that. This is what we're here for.
This is what we were born for. Okay, guys, we hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have been, leaving a like on the video would be greatly appreciated. As always, we look forward to seeing any comments you guys have for us. Please leave them below. And other than that, we will see you in the next episode of Sweet Boys. Peace and love.
See you later, everybody.